Thank you, Chair Hefner, and thank you, members of the committee. My name is Jeff Kahn, and I have the honor of serving as the 2024 Chairman of the Board for Texas Realtors. I'm from Lubbock. I'm a commercial agent. I sell office and industrial properties and have done so for the last 17 years. On behalf of more than 150,000 members of our Selling Texas, the Dream of Texas, at every corner of the state, thank you for inviting us for being part of this important hearing. In partnership with our Strong Real Estate Coalition, we spent a great deal of time last session and in the interim working on the question of whether people, entities, or governments from outside the U.S. should be able to purchase real property in Texas. Our members across the state agree that we need to ensure our lands are secure from hostile foreign actors, but caution must be exercised to ensure that any law changes focuses on prohibiting hostile governments, entities, and individuals with direct ties to those governments from purchasing real property, while ensuring that Texas continues to be a place where the American dream remains accessible to everyone else. It is incredibly complicated to apply prohibitions on real property purchases by individuals and private businesses. It's challenging to identify ownership of business entities and potentially a violation of federal law to seek information about a person's country of origin in a real estate transaction. And the overall liability for the parties involved in the transaction should not be overlooked. There are legal and practical impacts of banning certain groups or individuals from buying property, which could harm people, the real estate market, and the economy. Texas is successful in part because we've been willing to attract smart, capable, and strong people from all over the world to join us in a shared vision. One of our association's biggest concerns with the previously drafted legislation on the subject is the chance that it could prevent those folks from achieving that success. A Realtor member shared with us they have a friend that fled Iran and is in the process of bringing her family here to Texas. She's not yet a citizen, but is in the process. She's involved in our community and works here for a local business. The language would prohibit her from becoming a homeowner, possibly for years. We're worried about the impacts of a full prohibition on foreign entities purchasing this land and what that might have on Texas's ability to draw investment in both commercial and residential properties. Typically, when we're looking at large developments, agricultural land is acquired first, and then financing and other investment considerations are solidified, and then the land use conversion occurs so that development may begin. Many of our members are engaged in brokering these types of large land transactions. Without very clear parameters, legislation that bans some or all parties from becoming property buyers could complicate the process and have a chilling effect on our ability to bring much-needed commercial and residential development to the state. While there already are measures in place intended to stop some dangerous parties from buying real estate in the U.S., we understand that no system is perfect. That's why we support a post-purchase enforcement mechanism enforced through the state. The procedure should spell out exactly how to unwind a transaction that occurs in violation of the law, with guidelines for clear divestiture that doesn't adversely affect the seller or subsequent buyers, the chain of title, or financial institutions. We will continue to have reservations about limiting real property purchases in Texas, but I will reiterate the Realtor members understand the significant security concerns that arise when hostile foreign entities begin to own critical infrastructure and real property, and support ensuring that Texans are protected from such threats. At least one proposal in the House last year went a long way towards addressing these specific concerns. Chair Hefner, your staff, and all the members of the committee, thank you for allowing us to talk about this issue, and we know this conversation will continue beyond today. We look forward to any questions you have at that time.